We should be trying to consume water. Water is going to be the best way, especially even when we are looking at weight loss. And when it comes to hydration, it's going to have the best bang for your buck. You can infuse it with fruit. You can put herbs in it. You can put juices in, a little splash of juice, and add that, or club soda. It'll be great ways to get the most bang for your buck. When looking at soda, there are added sugars that come in with it, and it can, for a 20-ounce bottle, it can be almost 2 to 3 times the amount of added sugar that we have in it. And it also can contain caffeine too. So caffeine, it does act as a diuretic, so that is going to lose all the fluids that you're drinking. So if we are consuming that soda with the added sugar, it's more added calories that we're not looking for, and it's not doing the best for our body. So it's not going to provide us the most fluid that we can. When it comes to post-workouts and being active and making sure that we are consuming fluids throughout the day, or even when it's hot outside, it's very important to make sure that we do stay hydrated. And you don't necessarily, depending on the intensity of the workout or intensity of the activity, if it is going to be more intense over an hour, that would be a great way to incorporate lower calorie sports drink. But you can incorporate snacks after your workout too, and utilizing the water throughout your workout. Kind of sip on it too, to make sure that we're not over rushing the water all at one time. So we're sipping on it to make sure that we are staying hydrated, and then our body can continue the temperature that it's supposed to be at. When looking at milk, it is still encouraged to make sure that we are getting the calcium, because that's the best way to get your calcium and vitamin D. When looking at fat content, that's what we would focus more on, to make sure that we are getting the more of the skim milks and the 1% milks, and being mindful too of chocolate milk and flavored milks. They are going to have a lot more, almost double the amount of added sugars. And for kids, it's very important that they are getting the calcium for their bones, so making sure that we are getting the fortified cow's milk. But you can opt for soy milk or even almond milk. I know almond milk is going to be the lowest in sugars. I think there's only 2 to 3 grams per 1 cup. So if that's for the older adults, that could be something that we can opt for too. So when it comes to talking about teas and coffees, great options are to do skinny versions. So that cuts down on the added sugars and the fats that are in it. Or you can even tell the barista that you don't want any of the added flavors. So I'll go in and get a soy venti latte, and that's something that it doesn't have the added sugars, but you still get the sweetness and the coffee that you need. Or even incorporating almond milk. That's my new favorite thing. It has 30 grams or 30 calories for the whole entire cup. You're not going to be putting a whole cup in your coffee. So utilizing that to sweeten up your teas and your coffees, and then using hot teas, bagged teas, do flavored ones. I know my favorite is going to be lemongrass spearmint. So that's going to have the flavor in there without the added sugars.